afternoon, Professor, and good afternoon, friends. Today I will present my paper that I read. The title is Artificial Intelligence Enabled Project Management. Is it a systematic literature review? So like, it's kind of, sorry. Yeah, so it's kind of like a lot of paper that like combine together to see a gaps. Yeah, so the introduction is like from the post-COVID industry 5.0 is human-centric and also sustainable and also a resilient solution. And then yeah, so it's now like a key enabling technology for the transition. And then from the paper also they found a research gap that like PMI, Project Management Institute, highlight AI's growing role in the project management is no prior systematic literature review. So has analyzed in the AI techniques across the PMBOK7 or Project Management Body of Knowledge 7. Yeah, so like this paper fills that gap to exploring. Yeah, so the research question is like how can AI boost project management performance, domains, and also the procedures. Yeah, so the way it works, the AI techniques and the emerging PM, I make it more simple. So the AI technique that they use is 5. The first one is machine learning. The mathematical model using includes like random variables and then SEM, decision tree, k-means, and then the deep learning for multi-layer architecture, artificial neural networks also, and then NLP, natural language processing to text classification, information retrieval, and so on, and also Fuji heuristic. And then what is PMBOK means? It defines from 8 performance domains. It means stakeholders, teams, development, approach and lifestyle, planning, work, delivery, measurement, and also uncertainty. This framework is used for the structures later in the body. This is the bibliometrical analysis that the paper got. They got Web of Science is 79 hits. It means hits, it means like it's connect AI to the PM. And then also in the Scopus, 722 hits. And then in searching unit into 128 finals papers. So like from those of paper that they found, they picked 128 final papers on AI enabling project management, showing that strong growth in the industry 4.0. Why they put starting from the industry 4.0? Because they talk about artificial intelligence and it's starting from this industry 4.0, which means in the 2011. That's why it started from the 2011. They structured the paper. Yeah, so the top journal also talk about automation in construction, dominates at 57%, and then also the other key outlets is also like spending in the management, computer science, and also engineering. And then the leading countries that talk about it is like China, USA, and Taiwan, and then so on. Yeah, this is the literature review. I make it more simple. Yeah, so like from the sectors, yeah, it's more talking about the construction is 47%, studied about the sectors than the others, and then for the project development, focusing is more to the planning, is 33%, 1/3, other than 8 body of the PMBOK7. And then AI techniques, yeah, they using machine learning, 40% is the dominant AI techniques. And then the AI function, most often use it for the forecasting and also decision making, and some of them optimization. Yeah, so now go into the body. The first one is stakeholders, teams, planning, and project development approach and life cycle. The first one is stakeholders. Stakeholders project development. They're using a lot of machine learning in here. SCVM, oh no, sorry, only one. SVM, an example machine learning, and then Fuji interaction to like classify stakeholders, and NLP also to automate visual design. Yeah, and then in the team project development, they're using machine learning integrated with BIM. BIM is building information modeling, building information modeling, that like design classes, construction project, improving the team communication. And then the third one, the most highest is the planning, product development is 33% of the papers. So it's more talk about duration scheduling from GA, ACO, and then effort estimation from the Fuji logic, resource allocation, and also cost forecasting. And then the fourth point is the project development approach and lifecycle PD. In the paper, they also mention like there is no study specific about that one. Yeah, and then we go to the next one. is project work PD, delivery PD, and measurement PD. The project work is using more to like Fuzzy, expert system, and SVM for contractor calculation, and LP also to save project management times and reduces also failures. And then deep learning, neural network forecast to project state under environmental changes, and also machine learning. And then for the delivery project developments, they use also NLP, automates compliance conformance checking in construction, and then ANN and machine learning also for quality management. And then also they use it for evaluate project sustainability and Lean Six Sigma. And then for the measurement, they're using quite a lot. They're using machine learning, SVM, random forest, and then K-means, neural networks, and then outperforms traditional earned value management for duration and cost forecasting. Yeah, and then also computer vision plus the deep learning for remote monitoring, and then natural language processing transformer to like auto master scheduling, and also GA and RF to predict construction delay. And then the last two, actually, I mentioned like 8, but in the paper they call 3, and they call 9. The extra ones is generic and cross domains. I will explain later. And then the 8th one, the last one, is uncertainty PD. So like they use it machine learning, Fuzzy more to like risk identification, safety classification, delay prediction, and so on. Yeah, and then the last one that they input more is generic. So it's more to like growing body from the artificial intelligence to the project management frameworks, and then they study about cost, scheduling, risk management, like what is the most impacted to the AI. And then AI PM also applied in the construction, and then project management also broadly positive towards AI adapters. So the discussion is, the key finding is machine learning is dominated assemble and hybrid models evolved over time, and then deep learning is a recent trend from the paper, and then construction and planning is the most impacted. And then the identified gaps is like limited deep learning based on the project management despite its potential for complex big data, insufficient AI for agile project management environment, lack of evidence of real AI adoption, and then missing data security and privacy frameworks from the artificial intelligence project management, and there's no sustainability aware AI assisted project management. Only 2. They have, but like only 2. They say it like this. Future research, the deep learning for big data analytics is in the PM, and then for the future research, another is like comprehensive AI power for agile project management solution. The third one, security, because it's just like identify gap, and then sustainability impact of AI assisted project management. The conclusion, I make like quite more simple. So like stakeholder and team, they're using the machine learning, more like machine learning and NLP to classify the stakeholder, and then also integration to the team communication. The second one is like work and delivery. I combine it also together to like, so like they're using Fuzzy expert system and NLP and deep learning to support procurement, compliance, checking, and also quality management. And then the planning, I make it separate because that is the biggest one. It's using a lot of AI, machine learning, neural network, kinetic algorithms, ACO, and then so on, to like scheduling, effort, estimation, resource allocation, and also cost forecasting. And then the last one is measurement and uncertainty. Machine learning and Fuzzy technique provide precise performance tracking. So like they check the tracking, they check the delay prediction, and they do the risk management. So the key learning points that I got: AI enhanced course project management. AI is the most effective in the planning, measurement, and risk from the third state that I got from the first. And then also it will be enables to like better forecasting for sure, real-time monitoring, and data-driven decision making. And then the second one is, for me, AI is support tool, not a replacement. And I got it also from the paper. AI can improve an efficiency and an accuracy, but I don't think human AI can be standalone. So like human judgments remain essentials. So like in the future project management, it's not human stand for, AI stands for. It needs to become together, human and AI together, collaboration. And then the reflection, yeah, AI in the PM is early stage in the real implementation, and then like, yeah, they need research focus is more to the technical aspect than the human features. And then the critics also like project managers must develop PMTQ. TQ is tech question is ability to adopt, manage, and also integrate technology based on the AI, based on the needs. And then the AI can support also from the scheduling, risk, and then decision making. And my observation, I think the hard one is real world adoption, because the challenge is not about the technology is ready, but about are the organization is ready.
Sorry, can you repeat that? You say the hardest one will be?
The hardest one is not because how the technology is ready, but about the organizational, are they ready or not?
Okay.
That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, so that goes to my final question for you.